Stunt! Hold on! 42 Spider! Easy! Green 25. Down. Ready. Here we go. Set. Ready, go. Easy. Set. Ready. 29 Philly. Come on, set. Slab. Igloo. High. Get set, get set. Cobra. Spider. Set. Hut. Hey. Cricket.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Making side adjustments here. The play action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Got a man. It's Ball. Across the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Gators have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Wilson. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
About this defense coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Mark down at the 42. And that's good enough for a first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man, it's Tate. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He makes a grab.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. We got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
He'll keep it on the sneak. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They look at him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Hawkins. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw.
One play for the quarterback. They go backwards on the play. Coming up.
The Gators will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He'll start this drive firing. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Fires deep toward the end zone.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's ball. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Going to try to get it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards and get the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Spins away from the defense. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking.
This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Commodores will kick this away to get us going here. And it's a squib kick, taking it into the up man. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. for the visitors today. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Mississippi State, 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any...
Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Taylor. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the aggressive call here by this offensive coordinator trying to throw the football on second inches, maybe catch the defense napping. The quarterback lost track of time in the pocket. Now it's a much friendlier third down for this defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Takes the handoff. It's Wilson. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on 2nd and goal. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The ball is picked off. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Across the 40. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and another incompletion. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Commodores looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the 1st quarter. He's already got 100+ receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the 1st quarter?
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They keep him guessing with a run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
To the air, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into the...
Swarm for the pass rush. The sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Wilson. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Commodores. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Keeping it on the ground here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
At the 35. First down for the offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He lets it go on the move. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Taylor. He's got it, enough for a first down. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Handoff in a single back formation. Fights through a tackle.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Commodores are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And the Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on return there, but a great interception to put the offense the football at the 42. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here?
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Moves out of the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, nice Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
At the 14-yard line.
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Commodores. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. He's got the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on their field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He fires downfield. As a fourth down stop, the offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it's a bunch formation. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Promenhoek. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the...
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Will not be brought down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on first and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to get it to the running back. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the others. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Kromenhoek. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he's in for the 2 points. They're back within a score now. The lead is just 8. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. Look at that, he's still going. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Automatic on the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Cromenhoek. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a third and inches. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The sure hands. Here's Thompson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw. It's Cromenhoek. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march, moves on. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. Caught by the receiver. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, how about the effort by that wide receiver? I know he didn't get the first down, but breaking multiple tackles just to try to fight to come up with a first down. He comes close, and he gives him a chance.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 63, Mississippi State 55.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick. Taking that one to the up now. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Vanderbilt Commodores will take over. 1st and 10.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the Commodores come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A play action, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
At the 1-yard line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and line.
Touchdown, Commodores. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Mississippi State 55.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Buying time, moving to his left. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten over.
Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
breaks free. Some hard running there through a tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Moves left out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's got it with room to run. Inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now they've got him on the blitz.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Beside them with the 23, this offense is getting close to the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Oh, and it's nearly picked off. He could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a goal.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The shotgun run call.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
No gain on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
The Commodores will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Leaning on the run game here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain through the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Quarterback operating an empty set. The DB is backing off from the line now. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Now here he goes. Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation two-point try, but this game is over. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Makes a quick catch. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.